Oh yeah, what is cooking? Gonna give this live stream a try here. See if we can get any love to it. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna be doing, but let's see. Got window live stream. Let me try this here. All right, I got LinkedIn up. All right, cool. Let's do this. Got a couple minutes here. I was thinking about maybe putting together a newsletter. Now let's get this. All right, so recently I was checking out or been testing out LinkedIn's newsletter. If you're not familiar, they have some pretty cool features on the newsletter portion because it will it's one of those things where it will send out a notification to anybody that's subscribed to the newsletter, which is kind of cool. So I put this one together. Man, let me see. I can pull up some stats on this, give us a better idea of what we're talking about. So yeah, anyway, it did done 8 publications so far and 1,900 subscribers, which I would say that's pretty solid for input and output. Let me pull up some analytics for those numbers, folks. I haven't done anything for a while, but let me see. That was just the past week. So, I mean, I haven't posted anything new, and it's still getting a few subscribers almost daily. Or those are views. Let me see. Subscribers. Pretty solid subscriber growth for not 52 over just the last week and have not published anything new. And let me see when I started this. So got a huge bump. First thing, turned 78 subscribers, which I think is pretty much on the first publication. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think LinkedIn pushes it out to your network or followers, like as kind of like a suggested deal, but started end of mid-December and picked up a handful of subscribers pretty much every single day, and not a ton of input into it so far. So over the past month, 274 subscribers to the newsletter. So why don't I'll jump in. I got a few minutes here. I'll kind of put together a newsletter. Obviously, I don't do this often enough to know the best way to navigate this. Usually just going through here. So did a couple. Most everything is just using, AI. This one's a fully AI created video. That one's kind of pretty interesting. I'm not pushing. I don't think I'm doing that to LinkedIn much, but cool. Let's whip up an article while we're here, huh? So I'll walk you through my process here. So using AI, ChatGPT, just mostly because I like the projects capacity that they have. So if you're not familiar with the projects, is kind of like just kind of a good organization thing. and you can kind of teach it how, just to kind of give it some basic instructions to get the ball going here. Um, let me see if I have anything in here that is. All right, so I uploaded a call. So had a sales call here, uploaded a sales call, and had some takeaways here. So had access to kind of structure in an email on this one in a newsletter. Cracking the code to enlist real estate leads, a listing powered strategy. I'll go ahead and take this here. So anyway, my for this, and you can do pretty much anything on the content creation portion, but on this one, it was just uploaded a sales call or a transcript from a sales call, and there was some relatively decent takeaways there. And I'll go pop over. I'll put this in as the title. Actually, let me do this. There's this little edit in canvas mode. I like this feature because you can kind of like come in and you can actually um, actually make some edits directly in there, or do some like ask chat here, like, hey, this is a great headline, like change, can you give me like 10 different variations of this headline? So that's kind of a good little functionality there. It's interesting to kind of give it a little. Can you rewrite the, oops, I need to go over here. Can you redo the LinkedIn newsletter portion and make it better? My favorite prompt. Make it better. Cool. All right. I like that. It just formatted it a little bit nicer. You typically copy this whole thing too, and it will get it plugged in, but I'm just going to copy and paste a little bit here. Put a little of my own sauce on there. covered a strategy. We didn't stumble upon it. This is not anything new. Covered a strategy that flips the usual approach on its head, marketing other people's listings on the show. Okay. I'm just going to copy the rest of this. Pretty decent. So obviously this is pretty, it's like not, I mean, it's original content, right? And we're just having ChatGPT take a phone call or a sales call, strategy call, and write a marketing piece off of it. So not having to spend any time to come up with new content, just taking your existing content. So, for example, I mean, if you are a loan officer or a real estate agent and you're having a conversation with someone, plugging in a link, call link there, and then we'll come back in here. Can you make an image for a LinkedIn post, newsletter? No, I don't want code. Interesting. It's not your standard. Well, I'll save it. I'll give it a go. See what kind of response we get with it. So anyway, they did it in code, and then you could just click that thing. I've never seen that come up that way, so I figured I'd give it a go. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Oh, it's HTML. I don't want that. Save as. Is my only option? I'm not a coder. All right, well, I'll just do Good old copy and paste. Screenshot. Good enough. Done is better than perfect. Because I got a meeting coming up, and hey, I'd rather just get something up and have it somewhat decent. Gets the message across. Shortcut to building investor and agent referrals all in one. Property listing, leads, and referral partners. I think that gets the message across. I don't know if I totally love this formatting. Can you reformat this and make it better? Make it better. Do better. Can you format this a little bit more punchy, eye-catching for a LinkedIn newsletter? There you go. There you go. Sweet. Publish. All right, there you go, guys. We just published a newsletter. We got a little shared into some groups here real quick while we're here. This is a, random topic, but tried out this LinkedIn automation tool, Closely. It was like one-time purchase type of a deal. pretty decent. I mean, for not having to pay ongoing subscriptions, it's hard to argue. All right, we'll go back in here, share again. Just go spam a bunch of groups. Classic marketer fashion. I don't know a good way to get to groups on LinkedIn, so this is just a poor man's. I don't use LinkedIn a whole lot, but trying to push myself to use some platforms more. Obviously here. Streaming on YouTube, creating content to promote on LinkedIn. Recruiting tune-up. Go and engage in a couple groups while I'm here. Maybe get a little boost from. Oh, that's ugly. Is that going to unfurl? If you're not going to like your own posts, who is? Come on. Tom Davis. Equity partnership. That sounds better to me. Don't even read and I get the right answer. This one seems like there's some decent engagement in here. Let's see how that works. Maybe I might get some more traction here. Sweet. All right, cool. Well, I'll leave it at that. I got to end this stream. Got to jump to a call. If anybody ever watches this, let me know. Throw me a comment. Give me a chat. See y'all on the other side.